Welcome to our workout today. Today I wanted to focus in on more hip, the upper hip / core stomach exercises. We're going to do it in sitting. Some people say it's easier to do in sitting, some like standing. If you are standing and your balance is a little on the compromised side, then please use the back of a chair or the countertop to be steady. I'm going to try it in sitting. The movement is very subtle, but they're effective. So kind of grasp, listen to what I'm doing, grasp it maybe a little, pause the video, do some of it. It's going to be short because we're going to tire out those muscles fast. So come with me. So I always talk about the sitting up tall, belly button into spine thing. Let's get some music anyhow. What I'm trying to do is, a lot of us either sit too far forward on the front of our pelvis, and then I don't have any flexibility in my spine. So some people will overarch their back, or they sit way back on their tailbone and they're like this. What I'm trying to do is have you sit halfway between both, and then you're going to put your belly button into your spine. That shows, that'll get into an exercise that we're doing now. The core abdominal muscles are actually attaches down towards your pelvic bones, way down here up to your ribs. And then there's a wraparound muscles that go from the spine all the way through to the front. So you've got a huge thing. It's all helping to build the strength to keep your internal organs inside. So let's just start out sitting up tall, ankles under knees, hips width distance apart. Stay away from the back of your chair. Belly button into the spine. Just push in, and then often when you squeeze in here, if you don't lift up your pelvic floor muscles too, it's like squeezing. I work in a bakery, so I'm thinking the middle of dough, and it squishes out both ends. So think of yourself as dough, goo, whatever. If you squeeze tight, so you have to lift the bottom too, like somebody supporting the bottom, or like a toothpaste thing. Anyhow, that's my analogy of the day. So let's start by, I'm going to turn sideways, you don't have to. Let's start by stick your stomach out as far as you can. Of course, it's looking good sitting down. And then push it in. Stick it out. You see how I even have that arch growing? The belly's out. And then push it in. Out and in. As you push in though, make sure, I need to come this way, I don't want to hurt my neck. Make sure that you can still talk, you can breathe. So out and in, out, even forcefully out and in. A lot of people, when I'll say tighten their stomach muscles, they tighten them, but they tighten them like as if they're pregnant, as opposed to pushing in. So that's why I grew accustomed to using place your belly button towards your spine, which turned out nicer. As I was a young physical therapist, I would say, stop being 9 months pregnant. And then when we were able to like pat their bellies. Now I don't think it's so socially acceptable. Maybe it wasn't then either, I don't know. So out and in, out and in. As you're doing this, shoulders are down, away from your back, away from your ears, out and in. Remember, as we're talking, pelvic floor is lifted. Ears are back over your shoulders. Chin is moved straight back as if it's gliding on a tabletop. Okay, we're going to do a few more. Out, out, in, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. And then we're going to work on the sheath from the rib cage down to the pubic symphysis bones, the pubic bones. We're going to think about tightening down low, tighten, 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 and then up toward the belly button, and then up toward the ribs, and then relax. Tighten, 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 up, 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 and then relax. Tighten low, up a little higher, up toward the belly button, up toward the ribs, and then relax. See if you can roll it out. Like I said, this for me was a lot easier at the start, standing and with my knees bent. I remember when I was starting the Middle Eastern and belly dancing classes, they suggested even laying on the floor or on your bed, knees bent and doing it. To me, it was hard to do. I guess I can't breathe well. Okay, so let's stop in 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Do you feel it? It's already warmed up a lot. Now, you could do the opposite. You could tighten here and up in the ribs, and then as if somebody's using a ruler or something across, tighten, lower down toward your belly button, past your belly button, toward your pubic bones, and then relax. Tighten ribs, down, 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 and relax. Tighten ribs, push it down, make the tightness go, 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 and then relax. Tighten ribs, shoulders back, and back up. Breathe if you can, stop, pause if you need to. Do you feel it though? Let's change it in 4, 3, 2, and 1. And back up. Now, let's go down toward up, and then as soon as you're up here, up toward down. Down, so start low, work your way up, and then quick relax, and then work your way down. Low to high, and then high to low. Low to high, and then high to low. I'm not going to apologize that you can't see it in me. I'm not taking off my shirt for no one. But maybe you could get the concept for yourself. Tighten, 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 tighten. Relax quickly. Tighten, 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 tighten. Whew. Shall we stop that one? I say stop that one. The next one that we can do is we're going to build our what they call the hip hiker muscles. It goes from our lower ribs over to our hip bone, not our hip bone, our waist bone. Grab it, if you grab your belt, like on original length belts, not the high-waisted, not the real low, but you've got those bones right here. Rest your hand on those bones. That's the muscle. I want the space between that hip bone and the rib to close down and back up. Shrink, just do one side at a time. So you're going to take your fingers from your ribs down to that hip bone and tighten this area like you're pinching yourself. And you should feel it right on the side muscles. So I've picked this side. Breathe, watch your posture. Are you feeling it? Let's change it in 4, 3, 2, 1, back up. Now let's grab the other. So here's our hip bone, or waist. Down here, a natural waist. So one finger is there, and here's the bottom of my ribs. And then I'm trying to pinch and open. Pinch and open. Pinch and open. Pinch and open. Please make sure you're breathing during this. Pause when you need to. Come back to it. Get the feel for it. Comment, request, if you need different cues, and I'll come back on the screen. It's a hard concept. Let's change it in 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then relax. Now we've got the hip bones, we've got the pointy bones right in front. So you draw your hands onto your waist and then kind of curl your fingers down, and you're going to find pokies. Those pokies right there, no matter what you weigh, you have pokies. Let's take that now. Let's take one and try to lift it straight up, and then the other one straight up, straight up. So I am allowing my heel to come off the ground a little to get it. But the main motion is going to be Think hip bone up, hip bone up. And it should be your core, your lower stomach muscles. Return yourself to good posture every time. Let's change it in 4, 3, 2, straight up forward, and last time. Now, I'm changing my direction. Do not change your direction of your chair. Let's now widen our legs to more than hips width distance. Keep our back straight, hinge at our back. I'm resting my hands on my thighs. Let's see if we could start a round up from here. Round, 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 round. And then the opposite way. Once you go down, you can flat back. And then round, 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 round. And then at the top, flat back. Round, 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 round. This movement is controlled by stomach muscles as well. As you started off, to get that round down here, you're really hitting your lower stomach muscles. And back down. Let's go 4, 3, 2, and last time, 1, and back up. Whole different experience, huh? Let's take our hands now. Get up nice and tall, sitting again. Elevator lifted, belly into spine. Lift up your arms with the breath. Grab at your wrists and just sway. And exhale, just breathe. Try to kind of work out the side body muscles, the stomach muscles, right? You will be shocked, even the quick amount that we did, you'll feel it. Because most of us don't work a lot of our stomach muscles. We just work a few, or if we're lifting, we remember hearing body mechanics or whatever. And I'm dropping my arms down. And I'm gonna sway across with a gentle stretch and back. Come across with a gentle stretch and back. Let's go another 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let's go backwards to forwards. And other arm to forwards. Other arm forwards. Other arm forwards. Last time, inhale, lift your arms up. And exhale, bring your palms to heart center. Sitting up nice and tall. Remember, you could continue to redo this video, pause it, challenge yourself. When you're sitting in a chair for the day, you could think of one of the exercises, see if you could tackle it. Watch your posture. If you do things a lot to the front of you, make sure you do the back stretch too. Obviously, listen to your doctor. That's the number one importance, because I'm just your guide. From my open heart to yours, namaste. Thank you.